The United States is not only the world's leading economic power, it is also home to some of the most brutal and colossal machines the human race has ever put on this earth. From steel worms boring through entire cities beneath your feet, to trucks with tires nearly 13 feet tall, today we are going to look at the 8 craziest and most colossal construction machines ever to operate on American soil. Get ready, because what you are about to see will leave you absolutely speechless. Number 8. The Infernal Trencher. Imagine a machine that slowly advances through the desert, splitting the earth open like butter. That is exactly what the Tessmec TRS-1385 does. Known in engineering circles as the most powerful chain trencher in the world, it was designed to bury pipes and electrical cables at great depths, and it does so at a speed that seems impossible for its size. This beast can dig trenches up to 10 feet deep through ground that other machines would not even scratch. Its cutting chain works like a giant chainsaw, chewing through rock and earth with unsettling composure. On energy infrastructure projects across the United States, this machine has been critical in laying pipelines that cross entire states. No explosion sounds, no spectacular clouds of dust. It just moves forward, cuts, and keeps going, and somehow that makes it even more terrifying. Number 7. The Amphibious Excavator. An excavator that floats. Yes, it exists. And not only does it float, it works in rivers, swamps, and flooded areas where any other machine would be swallowed by mud forever. The Watermaster is a marvel of Finnish engineering that has earned its place on some of the most challenging projects in the United States, particularly in coastal areas and wetlands across Florida, Louisiana, and the Great Lakes. It can dredge lake beds, excavate canals, install pilings, and clear sediment, all from its own floating platform, which adjusts its height with pinpoint precision. What is most remarkable is that a single operator can control it from the cabin, one person running what amounts to a fully functional excavating vessel. On environmental restoration and flood control projects, this machine has proven that modern engineering stops for nothing, not even water. Number 6. The Super Bulldozer. When people think of a bulldozer, they think big, but the Caterpillar D11 is big in a way that redefines the word. It is the most powerful production bulldozer Caterpillar makes, and in the United States, it is used primarily in open pit mining, where its job is to move absurd amounts of earth and rock every single shift. We are talking about an engine producing more than 850 horsepower, a front blade capable of pushing hundreds of tons of material every hour, and an operating weight exceeding 100 tons. To put that in perspective, if you put several family cars on a scale together, they still would not match the weight of the D11 alone. In coal and copper mines across the American West, this machine runs 24 hours a day, pushing mountains no human could ever climb. Quiet for its size, but relentless in its purpose. Number 5. The Skyscraper Demolisher. Some machines build and some machines destroy with a surgical precision that feels almost artistic. The Kobelco SK3500D belongs to that second category. This giant excavator was designed specifically to demolish tall structures in urban environments where you cannot simply drop everything to the ground without controlling exactly where every piece lands. Its telescoping arm can reach heights of up to 213 feet, meaning it can bite into the top of a 20-story building without moving its tracks from the ground. In cities like New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles, where skyscrapers age and need to be replaced, the Kobelco SK3500D is the executioner of choice. It operates with a delicacy you would not expect from something so colossal. It bites, crushes, and deposits. No drama, no accidents, just demolition engineering taken to its highest form. Number 4. The 3-story truck. If you have ever seen one of these in person, you know exactly why it is on this list. The Caterpillar 797F is the largest production mining truck in the world, and its dimensions simply do not look real. Its tires are nearly 13 feet tall. A full-grown adult does not even reach halfway up the tire. The complete truck stands as tall as a 3-story building and can carry up to 400 tons of material material in a single trip. 400 tons. In the copper mines of Arizona, Nevada, and Wyoming, these giant yellow machines move in entire fleets, climbing and descending dirt ramps with an almost hypnotic rhythm. Its diesel engine produces over 4,000 horsepower. The fuel tank holds thousands of gallons. And despite all of that, the cab up there at the very top looks like the cab of a regular truck. What is underneath it is anything but. Number 3, the Sky Devourer. This is where scale starts to lose all meaning. The Liebherr R9800 is a hydraulic mining excavator weighing nearly 800 tons, with a bucket that can scoop up 42 tons of material in a single bite. One single bite. Its hydraulic arm delivers a force equivalent to hundreds of Formula 1 cars, all pushing in the same direction. It was designed to work alongside trucks like the Caterpillar 797F, forming a team that literally devours mountains to extract the minerals that fuel the modern economy. In America's great mines, this machine loads a giant truck in fewer than 5 passes. What would take human hands weeks to accomplish, the R9800 resolves in minutes. It operates in extreme conditions, from the heat of the Nevada desert to the cold of Alaska, without losing a single ounce of efficiency. This is not heavy machinery, this is a geological force with an engine. Number 2, the worm that bores through cities. There is something deeply unsettling about the idea that beneath a city, a machine the size of a building could be slowly moving forward. Bertha was a tunnel boring machine, known as a TBM, that between 2013 and 2017 drilled a tunnel more than 1.7 miles long beneath downtown Seattle to replace an elevated highway. With a diameter of nearly 58 feet, Bertha is the largest tunnel boring machine ever to operate on American soil. Its rotating head, covered in hardened steel teeth, cut through earth and rock, while the machine itself installed concrete tunnel rings from behind. It was a continuous, unstoppable process, advancing inch by inch beneath the feet of millions of people walking through the city above, completely unaware of what was happening below. The project faced problems, delays, and runaway costs. But Bertha finished the job, and Seattle has a tunnel that would never have been possible without that 58-foot steel worm. Number 1, the Coal Colossus. Nothing on this list comes close to what Big Muskie was. Nothing. This dragline operated in the coal mines of Ohio between 1969 and 1991 and holds the title of the largest mobile land machine ever built in the history of humanity. Not in the United States, in the entire world. Big Muskie weighed 13,000 tons. Its excavation bucket could hold 220 cubic yards of earth, enough for a double-decker bus to fit inside, with room to spare. The cable that held that bucket was over 300 feet long, and the machine itself was so large it required its own private power lines just to operate. Running it took a team of engineers and operators working around the clock in continuous shifts. When it was retired in 1991, attempts were made to sell it. No one could buy it. It was so enormous that moving it was nearly impossible. It ended up being partially dismantled, though its excavation bucket was preserved as a monument in Ohio, where you can visit it today and understand, standing before it, the scale of what humanity was capable of creating when it decided that no mountain was too great to stop it. We have seen the 8 craziest and most colossal construction machines ever to set foot on American soil. From a trencher that splits the earth open like butter to a 13,000-ton colossus that remains decades after its retirement, the largest mobile machine human beings have ever built. Each one of these steel beasts proves that when engineering and ambition come together without limits, reality surpasses anything you could have imagined. Now tell me, which one hit you the hardest? Which one could you not believe was actually real? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe so you do not miss any of our upcoming videos on the most incredible wonders of engineering and construction. See you in the next one.